No. All right. So, Professor Oak challenge has been started. We're just gonna uh, and then gonna get my rival B, dude. Okay. So we're gonna go and get our first Pokemon. There we go. All right. Done messing with all the settings. Now, so in this challenge, we have to get every Pokemon available before um before we can proceed to the gym fight. So we are gonna pick Bulbasaur as our starter. I believe it is right here. And we're picking Bulbasaur because it evolves the first out of all of them. It evolves at level 32, and it can learn stuff like okay, well, we lost. That sucks. Um but it can learn stuff like sleep powder. So Rattata, and we're not gonna run from any battles. Wow. Not off to a good start, I'll tell you that much. Might restart the run to be, because we need as much money as possible, and that's not very and that sucks in Gen 1 if you lose the first battle, because what that means is you have to you lose half your money. So we only have 1,500, and that means in order to get Pokeballs, because in this game you don't get them for free unless you beat the rival and then come back and talk to Professor Oak. Then he'll basically call you stupid and give you Pokeballs. So what we're gonna have to do then is we're gonna have to grind up a bit because our rival. Okay, Leech Seed, good. All right, our rival is gonna beat our freaking, or is gonna beat us unless we do something freaking, unless we grind pretty crazily. So we're gonna talk to Mom. She'll heal our Pokemon, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna grind up our Bulbasaur until it evolves into Ivysaur. Then we're gonna fight our rival, and then because our rival's gonna have Pokemon that are super effective against us. So we're gonna grind up until, like I said, until we can get to level, until we evolve into Ivysaur. That is the goal. So yeah. And then after that, we'll get the free Pokeballs, and then we'll get the actual Pokeballs, and then we'll buy Pokeballs, and then we'll go on our catching spree. Go again. Okay. Now we're gonna keep doing this. Like I said, we need to beat our rival. Our rival has a level 9 like Pidgey or Spearow, depending on the game. I don't remember which one it is in red. And then and then their starter. So, and in this case, their starter is going to be much better than ours. So we get 23 from Pidgey. We get like 15 or 16 from Rattatas. Yeah, this is gonna be a long, grindy stream. Maybe I'll start training. Oh, I think this is probably because it's like because no matter where I train, it's gonna be a travel a distance. So normally we wouldn't have to fight the optional rival fight, but because we lost the first battle, and I'm assuming due to a crit. Okay, we got Vine Whip. I know it's not very effective, but it is, and I believe it can't miss unless it's the 256 glitch. All right. So yeah, this um we might be able to fight the rival, but it'd be close. Um, but first of all, let's go up here, get a potion, and we're gonna try to fight the rival, just so we can get this show on the road. And if we lose, we might need to restart. Speed. And we'll beat the rival. Damage. Okay. Now we'll go talk to Professor Oak. And then we'll get the free Pokeballs, and then we'll start the grind. Because especially because we have to find a Pikachu in the Viridian Forest. And I'm not looking forward to that because I believe Pikachu has a pretty low encounter rate. We won't bother catching the Kakunas. We're gonna just look for a Weedle and we're gonna evolve it into Beedrill when we get there. So yeah. Okay, so now we got our 5 Pokeballs. We're gonna gotta go find a Pidgey. Well. Okay, so let's see. Seed. We're gonna have Leech Seed chip it down. Now we're gonna throw a Pokemon. Caught it. Okay. This. Okay. Let's see. I keep growling until Leech Seed chips it down. And then, so right now my goal is to catch the Pokemon and then train them. Alright, so Pidgey's caught. You don't have to name it. Now we need to go to the route right before, right west of Viridian City. Catch all the Pokemon there. And then need to go to Viridian Forest, catch the Pokemon there, and then we need to grind really, really hard. So, by 8 Pokeballs, hopefully that'll be enough. So we should be able to catch a Nidoran here. Alright, we already caught a Rattata. Okay. Seed. Keep growling. Down. With Leech Seed. And then throw a Pokeball. I gotta consult the document real fast. Alright, so it says that you can catch both. But I want to double check that because that doesn't sound correct. I guess I'll move back and forth and battle Pokemon until I figure it out, though. Ooh, Spearow. Okay, I need to catch this. Okay, we're gonna catch it now. Spearow has been obtained. Okay, so. Alright, we can catch it on this route. So, we need to keep grinding until we find it. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure it has it might have a low encounter rate. So, let's have a full team of 6. You ran boy. Gotta wonder if it's in this group. Hero. Boy. Gotta boy. Need a boy. The females. It'll... Okay, cool. An Ivysaur. Halfway there. Have to get... Hey, yo. We're still grinding. Looking for Nidoran female, which has a low encounter rate, apparently, in Pokemon Red, so... Yeah. Is here. It's extremely rare. I'll stream, you get to see my Discord for a second. Before I do that, gotta keep stream. Man. Plugging in headphones. Okay. Ooh, trying to find a Nidoran female when it has a low encounter rate on Pokemon Red.
That sounds fun. You should try manipulating it, buddy.
I'd do that. So we're doing it the old-fashioned way.
Ooh, you're gonna have to get that Pikachu and Pidgeotto in the forest, aren't you?
No, I caught a Pidgey. I can just evolve the Pidgey.
Oh, the challenge doesn't require you to just straight up catch him in the wild?
No, I just have to complete like the Pokedex and before as far as I can before each gym is done. So when I get to Viridian, I'm gonna just search for the Weedle and then I'm gonna evolve that instead of catching a Kakuna.
Makes sense. But I mean,
and then I'm gonna box it forever because we have other Pokemon to worry about.
But if a Kakuna showed up,
yeah, I had to grind to beat the rival because I lost to the rival, so I lost half my starting money, so I couldn't just buy the balls. I had to I had to beat the rival first so I could get the free balls, and so I could afford money or have money to buy more.
Ooh, you took the pity balls.
I did. I needed to.
That's really what those are. I'm glad I told you about those pity balls.
It's because
It's one of those. It's one of those little known facts, you know.
finally I found it.
Oh shit! Kill it.
No, so we elite seed it. So it chips down. We keep growling until
God, I feel like this thing always showed up for me though. Weird.
it does in Pokemon Blue for me, but in Pokemon Red, no.
You know what? I mostly played blue. I mean, I played a little bit of red, but not a huge amount of it.
And now we go back to the just normal slaughtering of countless Pokemon until we get this thing to level 32, and then we swap off to train other Pokemon.
Is this a real challenge though? People do this?
Yes.
Is there a speed run for it?
God, I hope not.
Why? You wouldn't do it. You don't care.
Screwed.
Oh, could you imagine not having to speed up?
Oh man. That would be terrible.
Well, wouldn't it be fortuitous to be training in the Viridian Forest since it could actually trigger some of those rare encounters that might speed up the process?
Good point. I believe I have Pokemon right in this route too that I can only catch in this route as well. That's a low encounter rate.
Well, if it was Pokemon Yellow, you could have gotten a Mankey.
Yeah, I know. I'll consult the document. Hold on. So I can.
Oh, great document. What do these say?
All right. Route 2 or Viridian for Weedle. Now, okay, so everything in this route I already have, or I can catch in Viridian Forest. So it don't matter too much. I'll just go to Viridian.
Wow, what a Jeff thing. You don't have Discord as just its own little thing. You use the
Yeah, because it's actually very annoying if you download it.
Is it?
Yeah, it literally like just keeps popping up. But it doesn't really it doesn't like go away. You have to like force close it when you want to close, which is very annoying when you like
Oh. I don't have that problem.
Alright, caught the Weedle. Don't need to level that up. So now we'll just tackle the Kakuna down. Come on, where's the Pikachu? Jesus Christ.
This is actually the spot where I used to search for the Pikachu at.
This is where I've always
Had the
found
best luck. Yeah, no, like that's my thing too. This is the spot that
that and
always
right here.
worked for me.
That and right here.
Yeah. Like I've seen it in other spots. I've seen it here. I've seen it like any other spot, but the spot that always works is that corner one.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay.
Other than it's just a superstition, you know?
Yeah, gotta catch this Caterpie. The document said this was a blue exclusive, so the document doesn't know all. Okay, so we caught Caterpie. We don't need to name it. Now we just continue our genocide of these bugs until we find a Pikachu.
Oh, you're probably walking on the low encounter.
Yeah, I can see that.
And this is the low encounter spot. In case you guys didn't know, there is spots that you literally don't get encounters on.
Well, I'm out of attacking moves on my Ivysaur.
What a Chad, starting with the Ivysaur, huh?
It is the best option. The real Chad move would be to start with any of the other options, because the other options, they evolve at 36. Ivysaur evolves at 32.
I don't know, that's That's pseudo Chad, isn't it?
Also, it makes sense to start with the Ivysaur because because Bulbasaur and Ivysaur, there it is, can learn Leech or not Leech Seed. Well, yes, Leech Seed, but can also learn like Sleep Powder and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they can in this game, but I know that in like later games they do get it. Okay, caught the Pikachu. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that's everything until yeah, that's everything, and now I just need to evolve them. Except for Pikachu. Can't evolve Pikachu yet. I can't wait till I get to Mount Moon and have to find Clefairies. Their encounter rates are just as low as Pikachu's.
But will you have enough Moonstones to evolve the
So
Nidorans?
you can get two you can get two in Mount Moon, and then like there's more that you can get
One
later.
off on the Slowpoke route, or not Slowpoke, but Snorlax route.
Yeah,
Behind that tree you have to cut, right?
yeah. So that's where you can get them. And then the other evolutions, like Pikachu, there's you can buy the Thunderstones in
Yeah, you can buy
Cerulean.
those stones. So does it like give you the option to pick which Eevee evolution you want then?
Yeah, pretty much. Because
So Vaporeon?
because it because it's just catching every available Pokemon. Man, if this was fucking what's it called? I'd have a hell of a time if this was Crystal, because I was researching it for Crystal right at first, and I went no, not for my first Professor Oak challenge. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, no, because Lapras is in that cave. You'd have to have the right time.
Also, Hoot Hoot is only at night. Uh, Depending on which game you have, of course. Uh, Spinarak is the other one that's only at night in the other game. But I think for Crystal, it's like specifically Crystal, it's like Hoot Hoot is on the first route and only on the night, and there's like a morning night fucking function and stuff like that. And also you can catch up to before the first gym. Uh, it said you catch over like 50 Pokemon, and I'm like, what?
Oh, and then there's Pokemon only available in the bug catching contest.
Yep, and you have to do that on certain days over and over and over again. The bug catching contest over and over again until you can do that. And then on top of that, so oh man, uh, so on top of all that, there's the whole morning night function and all that. Luckily, according to the Professor Oak challenge, you don't have to catch every type of unknown. Thank God. But yeah, actually, hold on. I think I'm gonna deposit. I'm not gonna deposit anything now. I have to. I should grind up like 2 Pokemon first till they're full till I can, and then box them, and then if I'm gonna do that, I should actually do it to the Nidorans because the Nidorans are gonna. Oh man, my Nidoran boy is only level 2, but I should do it to these because then once these evolve, oh my gosh, oh god, pardon.
Oh man, you're gonna have to raise that Magikarp too.
Yep, but it's good old switch training that
Hey,
Magikarp.
hey, hey, hey! At least you'll have enough money to afford him.
That's true. If this was blue, I could catch a Meowth, and then once I get it to a certain point, it's gonna know payday. So, yeah. Let's Nidoran girl.
That's hilarious, though. That Magikarp video that every time I see it, I share it. It's just so epic music for nothing happening. Got juked.
I did. There was. It's like one of the VTubers I watch. She's playing Brilliant Diamond, and the trainer sends out a Magikarp, so she sent out her Magikarp, and they had a splash fight. And she won, even though hers was underleveled.
Yeah.
And it was great. She beat the whole trainer with it, because that trainer had multiple Pokemon. She just kept using Struggle with her Magikarp.
Can we just appreciate this Kakuna sprite has the little Beedrill arms?
Yeah, Kakuna has arms.
And Metapod looks like a fucking snake.
Alright. I have a new plan of attack for this. Gonna do this mode until I run out of attacking moves for each of them, and then we're gonna freaking go back to the PC.
Careful with getting too much experience, because this game will skip levels and you can miss moves.
Yeah, that's fine. I really don't care at this point. I don't really care at this point. This grind is so
Really sad. It's really sad to train a Caterpie to Butterfree and not learn confusion because you skipped that level.
Yeah, I remember that. I was so confused one time when that happened. When I was younger, I was like, "What do you mean it didn't learn confusion?" And my Beedrill
Told my brother because he started with Charmander to catch a Butterfree or catch a Caterpie, raise it to Butterfree. You'll be able to take down Brock. He was playing on my phone because I had an emulator of it on my phone. I came back later and looked at his game and said, "Oh, how far has he progressed?" This motherfucker put everything into that Butterfree. Just like, no, I don't need the Charmander. Just fucking beat the game with Butterfree. I went, "Hey, you're supposed to train your other Pokemon." He's like, "Oh, I just kept using the Butterfree, man." Okay.
I mean, when it works, it works.
And there's that one meme video. It's like, "Go Butterfree." What? Be free. Use Hyper Beam.
You know what's funny about Butterfree versus Brock is Brock would completely destroy us if he actually knew rock moves.
Yes, he would.
Ooh, we at level 10 now.
He just put everything into that Butterfree, and I just went, yeah, Butterfree was that busted back then, wasn't it?
Because it had it's because it was pretty bulky just from a special standpoint, because special was one stat. Good thing this isn't a Nuzlocke. I don't have to worry about losing Pokemon. I can grind until they freaking pretty much kill themselves.
Nope, Nuzlocke rules. Make it longer.
I'm pretty sure this gets like, from what I've heard about this challenge, it actually gets a lot easier as it goes on because you get higher. One, you get higher levels to train. Two, you get more trainers. Like I should probably just battle the trainers. That would like make a lot of sense to just so that I can. Fucking dude, he's always in my way. But I'll go catch. I guess I'll go fight the bug catchers, just so that I get more experience. The rule says I can't fight Brock until I until I have every available Pokemon before him.
So use a glitch to get past Brock's gym.
No, that adds more Pokemon. That's the opposite of what I want.
You ever seen the reverse badge challenges?
No.
It only works because the glitch to get past the first.
Yeah, because you can literally just keep going and everything, can't you? You keep trying it. And
Yeah, no, like the reverse badge thing. Weirdly enough, like everything just kind of works out where you can do it in reverse.
There's a Pokemon Crystal mod where you can literally do any gym at any time in any order and everything, and you don't need HMs to get anywhere because they took it all out. Yeah, and that's pretty. I thought that's cool. This is the patch of grass you walk down when you want to speed run because there's no encounters on this.
Yep. They didn't program it right. There's a science behind it, and I might be able to explain it to you, but I can't remember all the details of it.
Listen, alright, we can just agree that Gen 1 is holed up with fucking scotch tape and a dream, okay?
Yeah, I've pulled it apart before. There is scotch tape in there.
All it is scotch tape and a dream, dude.
Okay, they got really overzealous with what they were doing, and they fucking...
Yeah. You know, in theory, the guy who made this game, or came up with the concept, you would think that, bugs would be the strongest type just because this whole game came
like
over.
catching bugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how this whole game codifies his childhood hobby of catching bugs. And then he was like, "Well, what if we caught all kinds of animals?" And then the animals had like superpowers. All right, I believe it's like one more level for this thing to evolve. And then we start on the girl, and then the real grind, which
It's
is
funny because, like, glitchless runs of this game, technically, in theory, they could be glitchless, but they never are because there's always Gen 1 misses.
yeah, or
But in theory, like astronomically, all the stars align and stuff. You could have a run where there is no Gen 1 misses. But
there's also more glitches that you're not even taking into account for. If
yeah.
they hit you with a status move after you get the first
Yep.
badge, that's
Badge
another glitch.
boost.
Yeah, that's another
Yeah.
glitch that you have to avoid if you want a true glitchless run. You can't. You also wouldn't be able to. Okay. You also wouldn't be able to do the Pokédoll glitch. You wouldn't be able to do
Well, actually, glitchless considers that exploit as the game is still doing what it's intended to do, which is end a Pokemon battle. That's just an exploit, which isn't a glitch
All right, then
per se.
another
The
thing
instance of it,
you can't do the bike
the,
talker glitch though, where you talk to the bike
yeah.
person to speed up the text.
The community's split on that one, though. Like, I think they're going back and forth on whether it should be accepted and not accepted. I think right now it's acceptable, but for the most part, glitchless categories are intended to be fun. So if a glitch does something that's not too bad or just kind of makes the game a little more consistent, it becomes acceptable. Like the Pokédoll, that cuts out so much time.
Yeah, it does.
But you don't get to do that because you have to catch the... Ooh, you're going to have to get that Cubone encounter.
You can't catch you can't catch that Marowak in particular in this game. It doesn't let you.
No, I know, but you're going to have to get the Cubone encounter, which is really rare.
Yeah. Yep, I am.
You going to aim for the Hunter?
No, I have to catch a Ghastly. I have to catch a Ghastly anyway. Might as well get the Ghastly, get it to evolve. Also, can't.
While you're hunting for the Cubone, Haunter could show up, and
I also have to catch I have to catch multiple Abra as well. One for the collection, one for the freaking trade for Mr. Mime.
oh, you have the Sparrow for ducks, right?
I need to catch another one. Forgot Ducks requires a Spearow trade, so I need to catch another one of those. I'll go do
You
that.
could get one of those at Mount Moon. Should be able to.
Deposit Nidorina, because it doesn't really do anything. Get the Caterpie, I guess. Sure. I'll go catch it right now. Spearow is a pretty common encounter, not in this grass, but in this one over here.
Aren't you glad I reminded you?
Yeah. I don't remember all the in-game trades, to be honest. I know that there's
Oh, I think there's one for Nidorina.
Oh right, there is, huh? God damn it. Well, I'm gonna wait to the Safari Zone for that one, because the Safari Zone
Yeah,
Nidorina,
the Safari Zone, you just get it for free.
because the Safari Zone one is a much easier encounter.
It's a common one.
Yeah.
Let's see. We get Marcel. Method, the underground tunnel has a trainer who wants a Nidoran for Nidoran. This trade is recommended where male Nidoran are plentiful, but female are rare.
Yeah,
Blue
well,
version offers a common female, but a rare male, thus making it a useless deal. Unless you want... No, so you don't need to do that trade, because that trade doesn't get you anything.
no, I already got that
And
part.
then Route 11 is just a Nidoran.
Also, I couldn't do that trade even if I wanted to wait for it, because I have to freaking catch it anyway before I battle Brock as part of the challenge
Yeah.
rules.
There's the Lickitung one, so you're gonna need a Slowbro or Lickitung if you want to go that route, which you're going to have to because that's Route 18.
It's a problem with the emulator, Kai. It does this. I don't know why it does it, but it does it.
Yep.
It does it for anything that's not a Game Boy Advance game. And we're
You're gonna
gonna
need a Poliwhirl for Jinx. The Jinx's name is Lola. Wait a minute.
And Lola is getting permanently boxed after we get her.
Lola. Oh man. Man, the person that localized that, they knew what they were doing, man.
That sucks, Kai.
Cinnabar Island has a trade.
Yeah, no.
The laboratory contains a couple of people who like trade with you. These trades are useless, as you can catch all the Pokemon offered in the wild at approximately the same difficulty. So you can trade a Ponyta for a Seal, and Electrode can get traded if you have a Raichu, and then Venonat can be traded for Crinkles, which is just, Bangla.
You can catch a Tangela in the wild too. I don't know where to
Yes.
catch it. It's in the grass.
Sleep is overrated.
It's in the grass. As you're surfing down to Cinnabar Island from Pallet Down.
Yeah, it's like I remember that being one where you could get a Tangela. Let's talk about Erica and having a Tangela, though.
Okay. Now we go deposit the Nidoran boy, and we go grind up the Caterpie and the Weedle, and then we box them because they're no longer useful to us after that, and then we start the real grind.
But no, I finished the Fate Stay movies, and yeah, that's my life, man.
Yeah, those movies are certainly interesting, aren't they? There's
The route you want them to go, but then you go, man, if you go that route, world gets doomed. Everyone gets doomed.
I mean,
doom.
there's a happy-ish ending.
They literally have to put his spirit into a goddamn puppet.
That's why I said ish. Alright, I should probably use the fully evolved. Oh right, I need to. Forgot the box doesn't heal in this game. All right, well. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Professor.
that wasn't until like Gen 4
No, it
or
happens.
5.
It happens in Gen 2.
You sure?
100%. You okay? So here's the. It's really weird for Gen 2 specifically, but in Gen 2, if you catch a Pokemon and it goes to the box, it's fine. It'll be fully health. If you deposit it and then retake it out, it won't be fine. Oh well, fuck me. Well, things can't take down Nidoran, boy. So but yeah, no.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm. In Gen 3, they made it so that that works. Because I'm pretty sure, because I know for a fact it works in Fire Red. Oh, fuck, I hate these things. Fucking, how did anyone ever train these? They just die to fucking like a sneeze.
Metapods and Kakunas.
I guess, yeah.
Bait and swap them. Bait and swap's how I did it. Got to train them like a Magikarp. Group.
It literally died at fucking everything. And again, my Bulbasaur was pretty fucking garbage early too. And not only did it lose to the rival fight, it lost to a fucking Rattata in the wild.
Oof.
It was like a level 2 Rattata. So
Ever tell you about the time I found a shiny Pidgey on the way to get Oak's parcel?
on Fire Red because
Yep.
there's no way because
Yep.
there are technically shinies in Generation 1.
If you send them to Pokemon Coliseum and they have nicknames, they can have different attributes.
And
They have different looking things.
so in Pokemon Red and Blue, you can get shiny Pokemon, but you won't know they're shiny until you do the transfer to Gold and Silver.
Yeah.
And you have to do it at and they have to have certain IVs and like stuff like that it's like near impossible to check in Gen 1. So there's people that can do it, but they explain that it's like I said, it's not impossible, it's really, really hard to get it perfect.
You're getting your ass kicked by a Weedle, man.
Yeah, because Caterpie is fucking dog shit, dude. Fucking Pokemon sucks. Like, just straight up.
But yeah, no, I was playing Fire Red and I was like, oh yeah, and I was on an emulator and I was like, yeah, first encounter of the run, shiny Pidgey. Me, oh fuck my life.
Um,
That day I swore.
you got it. You got it, baby man. Damn.
You gotta baby it, man. Gotta talk to it.
I could do that, but nah. This I'm like you gotta earn it, you know. I'll try my best for you, but damn it, you gotta. Oh god damn it. Okay, well.
Oh, that's a poison.
Mm-hmm.
Should have caught your Caterpie and Weedles at higher levels.
Well, I just caught the first one that showed up.
Oh, that's your mistake.
Welcome to the grinding stream. This whole series is gonna be grinding stream the series.
Don't worry, I'll talk about weird things that I have encountered.
Poison every time, huh? Can't poison me. Lures, potion. Oh, and just Poison Sting. I feel bad for a lot of the people. I watch so many of these like challenge videos, right? Where they so they do these like where they have to grind on Kakunas and Weedles because they don't know an attacking move. I watched the first 4 seasons of that guy. I watched Coven was the last one I watched to completion. I started Freak Show and then I kind of dropped it because like Coven kind of sucked and it left a bad taste in my mouth, and then Freak Show was kind of boring to me, so I just never really freaking went back. But yeah, the first 2 seasons are pretty good. Then Coven kind of sucks, and then Freak Show, and I like barely got actually. Now that I think about it, I think I barely got through Freak Show. Yeah, I hate Coven, and if you're just on it now, I won't spoil it for you on why I don't like Coven, but I do not like it. I liked it at first, and everything when I first started it, and then I realized something about it, and then I hated it. So
you'll have to tell me later what you realized about it.
Depending on where she is, she could be where I realized it at too. The pod.
Metapod.
But it was like halfway. It's like around the halfway mark of the of that series, of that version of American Horror Story. It's oh, okay. You only finished the first episode. Yeah, no, you're like, I can't. I definitely can't mention it then without spoiling it to you then. But yeah, I like the character. Like, don't get me wrong, I like almost all the characters. I like the whole premise of it until a certain point. But yeah.
I felt like there was something else that I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember now.
So, I forgot to mention this because it's something better, like said than read out loud. But I went to the doctor's, you know, on Friday, right? I told you about
Correct.
that. So
Yeah.
what I failed to tell you is there's I got there early, and my doctor's office said, "Hey, you're way too early. Come back closer to check-in time." And I went, "Oh, all right." So, and so I went and I walked to Fred Meyer's, and because my doctor's office is pretty close to the Fred Meyer's in the Fred Meyer's. So I went, okay, walk there. There's a bunch of protesters out there, right, saying Fred Meyer's is doing unfair labor laws, etc., etc. And one of them tries to flag me down. I ignore it because I really just want to, get into the store, shop around for warmth, because it's like 30 degrees outside, and there's no car because I took Ridecare, and Ridecare pretty much just drops you off and says, "Here you go." But so I'm just like, okay, well, I'm gonna go inside and ignore. And this person starts walking up to me, and I look at them, right? And you know me, if I'm not like, I have a resting bitch face, kind of, most of the time.
Yeah.
So they look at me, and then they just fucking turn around and just walk the other way.
That's fucked.
I was actually pretty happy about it. I really just didn't want to talk to them and be like, listen, this thing they have something that I need here. AKA not.
Well, that's why when they stopped us and tried to get us to get those credit cards when we went to Bass Pro Shop, I was impressed. Because I almost never get stopped for that shit. You know? Because I'm in a constant flux of anger.
Well, like, if I'm talking to friends, I tend to have like a smile on my face a lot, or like a kind of derpy look. But whenever I'm alone or I'm just walking somewhere, I have like a fucking resting bitch face.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, I was just like, they did that, and they had the apple flavored Mountain Dew. Oh, you right, Ty. You know, next time I have a thing, if they're still protesting and they want to walk up to talk to me, I'll ask them if they've heard about the wonderful world of Zoo Pals. Or no, the wonderful, not the wonderful world of Zoo Pals. If they're aware that Zoo Pals make eating fun, or or if they understand that if them or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, that they may be entitled to financial compensation. That's a perfect segue too. If they ask me if I'm aware about the unfair labor laws, labor thing that they're doing there, because my what I'll tell them is I was not, but were you aware of? That's And what's even funnier is I have a
Yeah.
response. I have a response too if they say we're trying to be serious. I'm like, oh, so am I. The wonderful world of zoo books is not to be messed with.
Is that like the day that I'm trying to fucking what was I trying to do? God. Oh, I was listening to the opening to Neon Evergreen or whatever.
Yeah,
And you fucking messaged me, "Hey, did you know you can save 15% or more by switching to Geico?" And
yeah.
I'm sitting there going, "Is this motherfucker watching me?"
Well, did you?
Because the good old fashioned AMV hell, they had that scene where it's just like super serious scene in that anime, and it's like, I just saved 15% or more. I just saved 15% by switching to Geico, and the other chicks, impossible, and then shoot them, but fuck, you like timed that perfectly, and it had me sketched out a little bit, man.
It's a gift. it's, it's like whenever you would tell me you were listening to a song, I'd be able to like pinpoint exactly where it is in the song.
Yeah.
Is a gift, dude. You're right. I should tell next time. Like I said, I'm not gonna see my doctor for a while and everything, since everything was perfectly fine with that checkup. But
What about your depression?
yes, they literally again. They just kind of rushed past it. Because I'm a guy.
Shit, man.
It's because I'm a guy. It's kind of expected if you're a guy. Fucked up as it is, but guys don't get help unless you like fucking demand it. It's
That's messed up, man.
the truth. Want to talk about
Your your thing doesn't do over the phone appointments?
yes, a psychologist is more for depression, but your physician can recommend a psychologist.
Yeah, mine tried to.
Yeah, mine didn't.
I said, "Look, I ain't got time for that." And she's
Mine,
like, "Okay, then why don't we try you on Zoloft?" And I was like, "Sweet."
mine literally looked at me and went, "Huh." Damn. It's cause when I put down about all my depression symptoms, I said I'm not suicidal, probably. So they're like, "Oh, well, he's probably fine." uh,
Yeah, maybe get yourself a psychologist then.
yeah, I don't even know if my health probably covers it. See, Ty, that's because you're a female. Not saying females don't have it rough. They do, but your your problems get taken a lot more seriously. Like when you guys say something, they're like, "Oh shit." When we say something, They're a guy, they'll tough it out.
I don't know. Like my provider, she was like, "Have you tried counseling?" Yeah, when I was younger, it didn't do anything for me. Really, it gave me a couple of coping mechanisms, but I don't think counseling is going to really help me right now. Well, what's wrong? Oh, I get overwhelmed sometimes and have these panic attacks. So then they prescribed me Zoloft, and she's like, "Well, I will send you the information for psychology and stuff." I was like, "I ain't got time for it."
They're like that. Yeah, no. Then again, my doctors know that like I have epilepsy and that I don't take any medicine for it. So and they didn't even try to like try to get me on any type of medication for it. They're like,
At least Keppra. I mean, Keppra is not going to hurt you to be on it.
They're like, oh, you're not on any medication for your seizures? Nah. Do you want to be on medication for your seizures? No. I'm fine.
No.
I'm fine. And they're like, oh, how often do you have seizures? I was like, I haven't had one in years. Oh. All right then. That's pretty much what they were like. It's because mine aren't photosensitive. So and I'm pretty good at calming myself down. So anytime I get stressed or stressed out, overworked, and everything like that, I can calm myself down pretty easily. So.
Oh, that must be nice.
So I don't know. This is rare.
Why aren't they showing up?
I don't know. That's the live chat. Let me look at this one. Yeah, no, they're not showing up on my phone either. I have my phone next to me, just in case. Just in case I need to ban someone because Stefan's slow at it. But
not slow at it as I'm not on my phone. If I was on my phone, I could probably do it faster than being on my laptop.
Well, with the laptop, you just have to click on the name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nah, it's not letting me click on names.
Oh well,
It's got a little drop-down bar. Nah, it's got to remove, put user in timeout, hide user on this channel, and add as moderator. And I can pin messages.
Okay.
It's like I've been mod for chats before. I mean, I'm pretty fast at it. This one, it's not into it at all.
Maybe for this chat, you need to actually have your moderators do it. But which would be it isn't fucking just
Didn't they sue the other company that was